الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على خاتم النبيين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الله تعالى في سورة النساء وإن خفتم ألا تقسطوا في اليتامى فانكحوا ما طاب لكم من النساء مثنى وثلاثا ورباع فإن خفتم ألا تعدلوا فواحدة أو ما ملكت أيمانكم ذلك أدنى ألا تعولوا. Translation: And if you fear that you will not be able to deal justly with the orphan girls, then marry those women who pleases you, 2 of them or 3 or 4. But if you fear that you cannot do justice in treating them equally, then marry only one woman or slave maid who is possessed by your right hand. This is more suitable and it will save you of doing injustice. Hazrat Aisha Radhiyallahu Ta'ala anha were asked about this ayah. Then she said that this ayah is about the orphan girls whose father died and they left some inheritance for her, and whoever was the caregiver of this girl would share the wealth of this girl, and what he would do to keep the girl in his possession and her wealth in his possession, he would marry her. But since the girl is orphan and nobody will ask about her, he will keep the meher very minimal, and he will not give the meher as she would get if she is married elsewhere. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that do not marry these orphan girls if you are not able to do justice with them. There is another condition, that they were only interested in the wealth of this girl and would marry her only because of the wealth, and in that condition he would not be fair and kind to that girl after marrying her. And another commandment in this ayah is to marry up to 4 women. This is not a commandment to marry 4 women. This is a permission to marry up to 4 women. And the condition of this permission is that one must do justice among these 4 women, including the time, including the money and everything that a man would provide to his wife. So it should be divided equally among all the wives. However, if a man likes one woman more than the other and this likeness cannot be divided equally among all the women, and a man will not be questioned about that. In this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has also allowed the slave maid who is possessed by one's right hand, meaning a slave girl or woman who is given to a Muslim man during a battle in which the non-believing women were captured, and those women were allowed, and those were called like bandis. But this must be understood that the regular maids or workers are not allowed and are absolutely haram to have any sexual contact with them. This commandment is only about the bandis or slave girls who are captured from the non-Muslims during a battle. Also mentioned in this ayah that if some man cannot keep justice among more than one wife, he should just keep one wife and should not marry more than one. Some non-Muslims make humor of this ayah, but they do not see that in the Western world, where only one marriage is allowed, people marry one woman and they keep many girlfriends and do haram with them, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed more than one woman to be married, so the woman is safe and the man is also saved from the sin. The complete tafsir of this ayah is not possible to be explained here, and only brief explanation is given. Oh Allah, give us true understanding of Quran. Ameen wa akhiru dawana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.